Let's take a look at Z Fold 3. Folded is a powerful Galaxy smartphone, and unfolded, it's got a 7.6-inch pixel-perfect AMOLED Infinity Flex display. The screen feels like... Whoa. Did you feel that?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, the Budget Enthusiast. Today, we're going to talk about the Z Fold 3. So, my sister just recently purchased the Z Fold 3. She's a big Samsung person, man. Like, every Samsung phone. She used to be all over about the Note. But since they really didn't do a Note this year, she decided to go for the Z Fold. I thought she was going to go for the Z Flip because it's a little bit smaller. But no, she wanted the Fold. So she gave me an opportunity to mess with it for a couple of hours and get some footage of it. So I want to share that with you today. So that's going to be coming up right after the break. The Budget Enthusiast. All right, so we're back in. So right here, I have some notes. Since I don't own the device, I just got a few hours to mess around with it and see how it is. So I have a few notes that I jotted down, and I want to share that with you guys, my thoughts and feelings on it. Before I even get to my notes, I just want to point out, it looks really, really nice, man. Like, I know that thing is almost $2,000, but it just looks so premium. That's the first thing that struck me when she handed it to me. And it's well built. Like, that hinge is amazing. So all in all, it's a fantastic looking device. Like, it screams premium. I'm not sure $2,000 is what I would pay, but hey, she loves her Samsung, so more power to her. But it's definitely much lighter and thinner than I thought it was going to be. When you look at it, I imagine that it was really thick and heavy and huge. It is pretty big, but it's not like overwhelmingly large. Now, that's something that would be hard to just keep in your pocket. All the skinny jeans people out there, y'all can't stick that in your pocket, but everybody else, you should be able to put it in your pocket. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. It's still thick. It's still about 2 phones thick, like 2 normal cell phones thick. So just imagine, take 2 phones, smash them together, and put a hinge on it, and that's pretty much how thick that it's going to be. It's not too bad though. As far as functionality, like, once you get into the user interface, it is a Samsung phone. You're going to be okay. If you've ever used a Samsung phone before, you're going to feel right at home. You're going to get right into it, and all the icons are the same. It does have some specific features for the Fold just because of the nature of the phone itself. So, like, once you open it, you have the ability to prop it up, and, since it has a hinge, it can kind of sit where you need it to sit. It can be all the way closed. It can be all the way open. It can be partially open, so you can do video calls and things like that. It actually looks really nice. It's premium, super premium. So, she also, when she made the purchase, she got the Samsung case that comes with the S Pen. So using the S Pen on this thing is like no other. Like, she had a Note, and I've messed with her Note before. The Note is cool because it's just a gigantic phone that you can use an S Pen on. I do miss the fact that you can store the S Pen inside of the unit, but when I tell you that using an S Pen on this style phone is amazing, it is amazing. Even if you're not even drawing or doing anything important, just scrolling around on the interface. Like, I was messing around, I was just scrolling through Amazon, and just using that S Pen, it just feels so cool. Like, I would have to have that with me if I ever got that phone. I would definitely use the S Pen. And just imagine this, y'all. Just imagine this. You're out somewhere, and somebody comes up to you, or you're talking to your friends and stuff, and they're just like, "Oh man, here's some ideas." Let's say you were brainstorming for something. He's like, "Oh, hey, I got some ideas. Let's jot these things down." Man, you take that thing out, you fold that bad boy open, you take your pen out, you're gonna look like a true professional, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. It makes you feel like a professional. It's on point. In that case, I like the case. The only problem is the front of the case doesn't stick to, it doesn't attach to the front screen. So it's just like a flap. That is kind of irritating, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure there are other cases out there. Somebody's going to make one that has the silo for the S Pen that doesn't have the flap on it. But other than that, that case is pretty nice looking. So screen resolution and everything. Both screens are absolutely amazing. Samsung never fails when it comes to making dope screens, and this is no exception. So most of the industry gets their panels from Samsung anyway, but Samsung always saves their best panels for themselves, which you can definitely see here. It looks phenomenal. Like the front screen, just the basic front screen, looks like a normal cell phone. It's just a little bit narrower than the rest of a normal cell phone. Because I compared it to my Pixel 4a, and my Pixel 4a is actually physically smaller, but it's wider than the front screen on that one, on the Z Fold 3, which is no problem. I mean, you're only going to use that one periodically. I probably would use that one as my everyday one if I'm doing something quick, and then when I'm at home chilling, of course, I'm going to flip that bad boy open and scroll through my social medias or check on my YouTube channel or whatever the case may be. So I thoroughly enjoy that. That is nice. Having the front screen and having it large, and it's 120 hertz. I don't know if you guys have ever used a 120 hertz screen, but it's nothing like it. When I had my Pixel 4, that had a refresh rate of 90 hertz, and it was great. I loved it. It tore my battery all to pieces because the Pixel 4 just didn't have great battery life. But when I grabbed her phone and I started scrolling, man, it's nothing like it. And the responsiveness using the S Pen and when you use your finger to scroll, it's nothing like it. Nothing like it out there. So hopefully, she will get some good use out of it. I don't even know if she even noticed that it does 120 hertz. I don't even know if she knows what that is. But anyway, most people don't. Most people have no clue what it is. They just say, oh, this phone is pretty fast, because it makes things appear to be faster than they really are. So it's double the frame rate of your standard 60 hertz screen like we're all used to. So it definitely, it's nice. Just scrolling. I was just in there just tapping on stuff, scrolling through stuff just because the refresh rate on that phone is that amazing. It has a fingerprint scanner in the power button. I'm not sure if she's going to use that either, but that's pretty cool because you don't have any room anywhere to put like a fingerprint sensor. You can't put one on the back really because it would be a little awkward. You can't really put one in the screen because of the type of screen that it is, and it has that hinge in the middle, and you can't really put one on the front screen. It's just logistically not feasible. So they put one in the power button, which is awesome. I like that a lot. I think that is, besides the back, I'm used to mine being on the back of all the Pixels that I've had, besides the Pixel 4, which had the face unlock and the LiDAR sensor. It wasn't my thing, especially now that we all have to wear masks in most places. But having it on the power button is very convenient. As soon as you pull that thing out of your pocket, you can just press the button and it's already unlocked and you can do what you got to do. I do enjoy that. So kudos to Samsung for putting it there on that style phone. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, man. Okay. So full screen apps. Now, not every app is compatible with Samsung's full screen. Like when you flip it open, not every app will form to make it full screen. What's cool about that is you can go into, I think it's developer options, and you can you could force every app to go full screen. But even if you don't, just going, like having the front screen, scrolling through something and say, you know what, I need to see it a little bit bigger. You open it up and everything is full screen. It is nothing like it. It is amazing. And it's a conversation starter too. Like these types of phones, if you're out at the bar or something watching a game, it's football season, I'm repping my boys right now. Whenever you out, somewhere and you flip that bad boy open, it's going to be a conversation starter, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. People are going to be like, yo, what kind of phone is that? Because not everybody is like you and me that, keep up to date with this stuff. So And you know, my sister, she keeps up to date with anything Samsung. Anything that has the Samsung logo on it, she is all about it. So TVs, everything. So with that being said, full screen apps are amazing. I would use that all the time. Now, the Crease. Here's something that we need to talk about, the Crease. Now, there are a ton of YouTubers out there and, you know, enthusiasts out there that talk about the Crease. Now, yes, the Crease is present. You can see the Crease. There's no doubt in my mind that you can see that Crease. But the thing about it is, the Crease is only present in certain angles. Like if you're looking at it straight on, you don't even notice it. If you're reading your Instagram post or whatever, you don't even really notice it. So, I mean, I guess that's a big deal, but to me, it's definitely not a big deal. It has to, like, logistically, it has to have a crease there. There is no technology that will, no glass or plastic or whatever that will fold like that for a screen that will not leave a crease. The Z Flip also has a crease, but, you know, whatever. You don't actually touch the screen crease on this one as much as you would the Z Flip, because usually when you're scrolling, like when you're scrolling, your thumb will go past it because it's in the dead center of the screen. On this one, it's vertical instead of horizontal. So vertically, it's just dividing the two screens into halves. So usually your hands are on either side of the unit instead of being like on the side of it and touching it. So hopefully you understood that. But the crease is not a big deal to me. My sister doesn't seem to be bothered by it either. So so far she loves the phone. It's been a couple weeks now and she loves the phone. Every time we go over to our parents' house for football or we see each other, you know, she's rocking that bad boy. She puts the glasses on, opens that up there, you know, it's scrolling through it and buying stuff off of Amazon. It's pretty awesome. So I will say that phone is cool. Now, me personally, my form factor would probably be the Z Flip 3. And reason being is because it's a little bit smaller. I'm a person who enjoys medium sized phones, like medium to small sized phones, just because they're a little bit easier to carry around. Something like that I couldn't have on a daily basis. You know, if I was a balling YouTuber, tech YouTuber out there, I would probably have that Z Flip and another smaller device with me. So if I'm doing something cool, I would definitely take that. Like if I'm going to the bar, for instance, I would definitely carry that Z Flip because it's a conversation starter, or the Z Fold. I would definitely carry that because it's a conversation starter. But on a daily, I would definitely have something like the Z Flip or a standard phone just because of the size. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I just wanted to give you a couple thoughts that I had on the Z Fold 3. I think it's an awesome phone. It's definitely not for me just because of the size. But as far as just using it, like chilling with my sister, yeah, I just mess with that phone all day and like drawing little things on there because it has all the S Pen functionality that you can think of. It's pretty awesome. It's a lot of money, but it's pretty awesome. So thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Just my little take on it. I'm gonna try to do more things like this. I can't own every single device, so if I get an opportunity to mess with something, whether it's at work or a friend of mine has it, I'll try to see if I can, get some thoughts and get a little footage of it so you can see what's going on there. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and everybody remember, stay safe out there. Peace.
Okay, now let's talk durability. Beautifully crafted Galaxy Z Fold 3 and Flip 3 are designed for strength from the inside out. Outside, they're guarded by scratch-resistant Gorilla Glass Victus, Samsung's toughest glass. Inside, they're layered with an ultra-thin glass and a new protective film. Built from aircraft-grade armor aluminum, these are Samsung's strongest frames yet. And to top it all, these are the world's first water-resistant foldable smartphones, scoring an IPX8 rating.
So they're not just beautiful, they're tough as well.
Z Fold 3 unfolds a better working, watching, and playing experience. Use it just once, and you'll know.
The budget enthusiast.